The Rich Thomas Weather Network, brought to you by these fine sponsors. Hear Rich's forecast hourly on these Blue Water Broadcasting radio stations.
Hey, good morning, everybody. How are you? It's Thursday morning. It's the 27th day of October, another Thursday, and another frontal system. Like the front last week, it looks like the showers associated with this one may fizzle out right before they get to us. Rain chances are not looking good. Unlike the front last Thursday, there's no cool air back behind it. Remember that nice weekend cool down? No. How about record highs over the weekend? I think that's certainly possible. What about our next rain chance? Could it be that following week, that following weekend, the clock change weekend? We'll look at that. Also, the latest information on the next 16 days coming up. Now on your morning weather briefing, I'm glad you're here. Here we go.
On the map this morning, there are still a few showers to the northwest of us, but they are falling apart quickly. And you can see the front coming into around St. Louis right now. It's never going to make it totally into Alabama. As a matter of fact, it's going to stay north of the state. Future radar looks anemic. On this future radar, the showers fall apart in the Tennessee Valley, don't even make it into central Alabama. Very, very disappointing indeed. Perhaps a little underdone. I'll show you another model. The North American model shows that future radar shows a few showers in west central Alabama, perhaps. But if you get to see a shower today, you are very lucky, because I think the rain chances are only about 10%. Otherwise, partly sunny today with a high temperature into the middle 80s. Tonight's low down to about 58, and the winds out of the southeast at about 5 to 10 miles per hour today. Tomorrow, the big heat bubble in the upper atmosphere up at 20,000 feet begins to build. More record heat. So we don't even cool down after this front. Well, this front's not even going to make it here. Warm and dry again tomorrow. High temperatures well up in the 80s, maybe mid to upper 80s. Friday, the record is for tomorrow is 88. I think that's safe, but Saturday's record could fall. That record is 88. And Sunday's record is 87. Look at all the records that could fall on Saturday across the Tennessee Valley and across the Deep South. It's going to be a very hot football Saturday across the South. Sunny and dry on Sunday with high temperatures in the upper 80s again. So this period will continue into Monday, I think, at least. 87 is the high on Friday. 88 Saturday, 88 Sunday. Still in the upper 80s on Monday, still dry for the next several days, even in the mid to upper 80s on Tuesday. So it's good news, though, for the fair, because they had some rain last year for a couple of weekends. But it looks like it's going to be warm and dry for the most part. Meanwhile, the drought continues to go on. And as we look at the European out 10 days, we see that blue bar on the far right. You see that? That's the following weekend. That's the weekend the clocks change. There could be a few showers in there maybe by Sunday, according to that. That's a little slower model than the GFS. GFS brings showers in Friday night into Saturday. And you can see, after a very warm week, how temperatures start to cool down on that time change weekend and to around Election Day, which is November 8th. So that's the GFS out 15 days. And you can see the European, that was the European. This is the GFS showing that big cool down as well. So an agreement there that temperatures will start to moderate again during the clock change weekend and into the election weekend week. It looks like fall foliage, if you're going to be going and checking that out. Nearing a peak now in northeast Alabama, North Georgia, and through the Great Smoky Mountains, and a little more color showing up across the northern, let's say, northern third, northern half of Alabama. For the rest of us, though, just a little bit of color here in central Alabama as the leaves change.
Coming up later on this morning, we get a peek at the brand new drought monitor map, and I'm afraid this one is going to be shocking. Last week's was pretty shocking, but the drought continues to worsen. The drought emergency continues in effect. We'll have an update for you on that on the 11 o'clock update, live from the Blue Water Weather Center at RichThomasWeatherNetwork.com. We'll be live on the radio this morning. A lot of good stuff on NewsTalk 93.1 this morning, and also on BAMA Country, and your forecast anytime you want it across the radio dial. 8 radio stations, the Blue Water family of radio stations. Another video for you tomorrow morning at 5 o'clock. My alarm goes off at 2, and you're up to date at 5 with the new video. Hope you have a great day today. I'll talk to you later.
Rich Thomas Weather.